Alright, so I figure we've got a few minutes to actually set ourselves and decide how we're going to approach this.
Well, we've got a couple of hours. We spent the whole session doing that.
Place that in real time.
Yeah. So the guy apparently only goes into the room alone, right?
Yeah.
That's what the script said.
Yeah, so you assume the guards congregate here or do whatever they want.
Yeah, I would imagine they'd stay
go in there
outside of
and-
the door just in case things go pear-shaped.
He takes his pants off there and goes in.
Perfect.
There's a little hook on the door.
It's my pants hook.
Is there anywhere to hide in the room? Like, if we've all been in there, we've seen. Would we be able to conceal ourselves? Probably not.
I reckon we could get like behind these tables.
Yeah, there's a few.
Oh, maybe not everyone, but maybe one or two of us in the room. So put you guys where you want to be.
Do you want to be in here or do you want to run down the
I
hallway
think
out?
actually being in here, because
go in
I can run like a motherfucker. I'm not too stressed about
Yeah,
that.
look, I'll come in there with you. Without the door.
I'm about to kick you in the face and you're about to punch me in the nuts.
I kind of want to be in there as well, but I don't want to crowd the room out too much. Is that all that was in this room?
How?
I mean, like, there's other furniture and stuff, but effectively that's what's in there.
How does Skrick feel about going back into the cage? He's like traumatized by it, or he's like, I'm gonna fucking get some revenge on these bitches.
No, he's a bit of a hardened soldier type.
I'll give him the key
He's throwing at
as well. I mean, obviously the key, they could have another lock, but it might make him feel better, but he'll have the key for the cage.
If you give him the key so he can get out of this cage, he'll go in.
I'm going to go into this room then.
Okay.
I'll join you over there.
Have we got message between us at all, or anything of
I do.
the sort?
You have to be able to see them, don't you?
Yes.
So what's our go, Hugh?
So my thought is, they come down, they roll in, hopefully they all go into this main room, but I get the feeling that they'll probably check everything out, and then the guards are probably going to go to that big back room, because that was like a dining hall, right?
This one?
Yeah.
More like a big meeting room, but you could sit around the table.
Like, I'm thinking if there's lots of guards, they're probably going to go sit there, because they're not expecting anyone.
I suppose we're banking on the fact that they're
There's
going to
two
feel
guards.
pretty safe.
Yeah.
In
So
here.
if they do go in there, we run around, we lock that door, we deal with this guy,
Yeah, nice.
and then if they break out, we bottleneck them this way.
Yep, perfect.
Because he'll
Yeah.
probably already be dead. 5v1, he's not going to survive.
We'll probably need to keep this door open so that we can hear the footsteps approaching. Maybe we can
Well,
create,
yeah,
like,
you're
hide
looking that
behind the
way,
desk.
Zara and I are looking down.
Does everybody know what they're doing, or...?
Oh, no, none of us know what the fuck we're doing.
We just wing it.
You hear footsteps walking down the creaky wooden floor steps coming down to this area. I think that you could do a perception check to determine probably anybody, not anyone behind it. Where's you got that door
We've
open?
got it open, yeah.
Okay, you could all make a perception check. If anybody gets over a 22.
28. It's my second in a row natural 20.
You're not even close to the fucking door.
This is the best.
Bill is able to determine their numbers as they walk down the steps.
1, 2,
There's 5.
Yeah. Hang
I'll
on,
look at you.
hang on.
But you determine that there are 5. You hear a door open and close. Don't know where that dude is. He moves up, walks through the first door. Closes the door.
Does he close it?
Yeah, closes the door behind. Always closes the door behind himself. This guy.
fucking go down. Then who knows?
Do we all move at that point?
As
think
he
that was our
walks,
plan.
as he walks through as he goes to close that door, you hear him say, "I expect no interruptions." Shuts the door. A few moments, you can hear. It sounds like he's picking up some of the tools on the bench, maybe putting them down. It seems like he's maybe picking out what he wants to use or something like that.
Taking his pants off.
What?
There's a book for a reason. Let's all converge on the door then.
Or roll the
Yeah.
fate
Yeah,
dice.
everyone.
Let's see if he takes off his pants. He does not.
Oh,
Well, you'll have to wait and see.
well, I look forward to that.
Or not see. No, it's alright. You guys move in. You've already done your stealth checks for movement and everything seems alright. And you hear muffled voices, but you really cannot. This door is thick. So, like, it's thick enough that you can't actually hear what is being said.
Good for us.
Question. Does this door open inwards or outwards?
Both of these doors are open into this room.
Into this room? Let's push the bench up against the door.
Okay.
And just, we'll pick it up actually, not push because they'll hear that. And we'll move it and we'll sit
That-
there.
who's doing it?
Strong one.
Yeah, both. It would probably 2 people. Do you both want to do it? I can.
I'm not a strong one.
Okay, so you two.
I could acrobatics it over.
I can jump over that.
Okay, stealth mod.
Yo, 8.
Oh, are we still?
Well, because you're trying to move a big heavy bench. in front of
Assuming
the door.
the strength is an issue, it's the self part.
7.
7.
Oh, what's your modifier? Fuck.
7.
Rip the set.
One side gets let down nice and quietly.
Fuck's sake.
I rolled a 3.
Oh, can I start rolling my own stealth?
Everybody else is rolling great.
I'd like to see my rolls in the open from now on.
Do you want to have a look at it?
No, I believe you, but it still hurts.
But the whole point is it's meant to be a secret check.
I know, but it still hurts.
And then I tell you the result.
While laughing.
I might sometimes just get you guys to roll it, I think, just because they don't always need to be secret.
Yeah.
Because
Stealthily drop it on your foot.
yeah, there's a dull,
Yeah, I dropped it on my foot, like, oh!
dull thud.
Do we feel that the thud is loud enough to travel up the hallway, or?
I feel like even if it did, like,
You're
it's
not.
not going to let it
I
there.
would say you're not sure.
Yeah.
And who cares?
But it could be the door slamming. It could be
Exactly. Could, like, I mean, he's in there fucking stomping around, doing his thing.
So should we just burst in and go to town? Who wants
Yeah,
to take
as long as we make sure that we close the door afterward to muffle.
I was kind of
sound
hoping we could
goes.
sneak into the room and then you guys could go to town.
Yeah.
He's probably got his back to us, hopefully.
Okay. So you slowly open the door. It opens into this room. You can hear them speaking.
Are we keep picking up on any like kingpin? Are we picking up any keywords that?
No conversation on that. He's sort of like, I want to push you to your limits tonight, rat. He's sort of interrogating Scrick. Keeps calling him a rat, derogatory terms, things like that. But he actually would say, even though he's within that 5-foot square, he's not like right up against the cage.
No, I imagine he's kind of like, doing his mom.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get within arm's reach.
Yeah.
Just into the room, I think, yeah.
Yeah,
But
chuck it
everyone.
next to you.
And I'll just be right behind you guys. I can reach that.
And I want to try and close the heavy door, if possible.
That's all right. Yeah. I'm just going to roll perception.
Failed.
He's completely
fail.
oblivious to your presence. He pulls out there's like a bench next to the thing there. And I probably should have described this better. But he pulls a hot metal poker out. That's quite long.
Is it just one poker in the hot thing, or has he got multiple hot things in there?
And there's 3.
Oh, cool.
They're long enough to poke all the way into this cage.
How's Scrick looking?
He's fine.
Yeah.
No
Has he
one-
seen us yet?
Oh, yeah.
Excellent. I'm just making sure.
He's
we
looking
doing-
right at you. He's moving forwards. He's sticking the hot poker in the cage.
Yeah, definitely acting when we
And he
can.
says, "Give me your eye." And
Before he gets to do that, can I act, or are we going fully?
I mean,
I think he was just
you guys
playing
can
the
do
scene.
whatever. I'm just doing stuff until you guys do
Cool.
something.
Well, then I one of the hot pokers flicks up out of the thing and just stabs him right in the leg. I'm going to
Good.
attempt to anyway. Yeah.
And I think Zara and I are going to move up immediately. If we flank him,
That's what I was thinking.
thank you.
Hello.
15 to hit.
What do I get with flanking?
Not a great roll.
So Kaladin, Zara, and Bill can act before him, but not Grundle
Yeah.
because of the initiative rolls.
Yeah.
Cool.
So Grundle needs to move back.
Get back there.
15 to hit.
15 is a hit.
Cool. So one of the little hot pokers just goes and then just right into his.
So you can move something that has 1 bulk.
Yes. So it's up to 1 bulk or less.
All right, roll your damage.
Oh, geez, max dice. That's 9.
Nice.
And we'll go Bill and then Zara.
I'll just pull the bandana up. I'm going to draw the gun and just aim it at him. That's
You're
what I should do.
holding an action, any trigger, or
No, I'm not going to have a ready to action. These guys got this.
all right, Zara.
That 20.
Oh,
Excellent.
snap.
Flurry of blows. So with a crit, you just roll 2 dice.
Double damage.
Or double
dice.
damage.
Double dice.
Double dice. Fine.
Um,
Oh yeah, double 1.
Oh,
Are you kidding? That's hilarious.
Snake eyes.
I think it's double 1 die in Pathfinder, but I mean, whatever.
But it still would have been 2. So.
Second flurry.
Second
actually
flurry.
Critical hit, 2 damage.
Please make a fortitude save against 19.
He succeeds.
Oh, good. Oh, good for him. 13, 12 actually to hit.
12 to hit on that's a miss.
It's a big on miss. And I will.
He dances out of the way,
Teddy
moving the hips.
I will attempt to demoralize. I'm gonna poke you in the eye, and
Perfect roll.
yep. I'm just trying. I haven't done it before. Intimidation check. Okay. That's not bad. 16
That's pretty good.
Against what?
Against his.
against
Will
his
DC?
will DC.
So what does that do?
He'll become frightened. 1.
He is frightened of you. That basically reduces everything by 1 ice, if I'm correct.
Yes. Status penalty equal to the value of all checks and DCs for a while.
Swings around with the hot poker and tries to attack you. He gets a dirty 20.
Before you do, I mean that's a miss. You need to succeed at a flat 5 DC check when you are trying to attack me.
He succeeds on his flat 5,
But still misses.
still a miss.
So he is frightened. What is that actually? Oh, it's just -1.
Yeah, -1 to
sorry.
everything, pretty much.
Well, that's actually just as well because minus is only 21.
He looks at you, and he kind of has a bit of a look at you. He uses an action to say, "You don't have your father's eyebrows. Your mother must be weak."
Wow, I felt that one.
Right in the feels, man.
Demoralising you.
Gets a 22 to hit. No, 21 because of the -1.
That will just.
Does he need to do the flat check for every roll?
Yes, every.
When does he
Just
attack
makes
him
it.
again?
Yeah.
Did he take the -5 or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Damn, you must have.
And he used his action to speak. I'm putting it as to like demoralize you.
Oh, well, then you would roll.
Yeah, you
Oh,
go.
I mean, I was just doing it as flavour.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I meant demoralize as in he's just insulting you,
Yeah.
not an actual.
demoralised.
On Skrick's turn, he's going to start by fainting, which he has a +2 circumstance bonus because this guy thinks he's locked up in a cage.
Fair.
So now that guy is flat-footed to Skrick's attacks, and he's going to do an unarmed. He's going to attack with the manacles. That's a 10 plus. I assume he uses his strength mod with the attack. And
You take a -2 item penalty.
He does 5 points of damage.
Damn.
And he'll use his last action to retrieve the key from his mouth. I think I got that right. I don't know.
Sounds right.
I think I got everything right. Grundle.
Right, Grundle is moving on up. He's gonna throw down some hands.
2 for 1 special.
Yeah. 13 plus. Got to do something. So that's a 22.
No, hits not a crit by 1.
That's right. It's a 6 plus 4. It's 10 damage. And I need to roll because I'm in Wolf's Dance and he's flanked, so I get the trip trait.
Do you have to roll to do that?
I've got to roll against your something.
Right. Understood.
Give me a sec. Give me a sec. No, I think it's
Reflex.
You've got to be reflex. My athletics against your reflex DC. That's a dirty 20.
That'll succeed. He's prone.
Nice.
Second attack and it punch the shit out of him.
Once he rolls down,
You can't fall over.
What's 16 plus?
that'll hit.
Is it a
Oh,
crit?
sorry. No, because it's -5 second hit. So it's 11. It's 19.
19 hits.
Lovely.
Do you get anything for him being prone?
Yeah, he's flat-footed.
He's flat. 3, 4 is 7 damage.
How do you want to knock him unconscious?
Yeah.
I'll scruff him a little bit by the thing just to bring his head up a bit, and when I punch him, I'm going to let go at the same time so his head just crunches the pavement.
Oh, that's not cool. It's crack. Reverberates around the room.
Third action. Go back. Just gonna hold back. Zinky is out.
Skrix, you got those manacles?
He passed them through the cage.
Should we take any valuables? Anything that he might alert the guards with,
Oh,
or valuables?
I'm already rifling through his pocket.
Good man, Ben.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should. Has anyone got like a bit of rope or cloth we can stuff in his mouth
I have the rope.
in case he wakes back up again and can't shout for help?
Big fuck off rope as well.
Well, I guess the next question is: are we gonna kill the guards?
Well, what I was going to do is after I check him
this-
out, I'm going to go and wait in the other room and keep an ear out so he won't hear anything. You guys do what you got to do with him, then put him out of his misery or decide whatever the fuck happens, and then we'll try and sneak out of here, and that may not work, but we're going to go.
Yeah, I might come with you then because I wouldn't be able to just kill someone that's tied up.
Sure. I'll search the body.
You find a set of keys. He has a $5 gift voucher for Knox, the club that I told you about. A 5 gold. No, not a 5
gold.
silver. 5 silver gift voucher for Knox.
His mum gave it to him.
Does it have any personal inscription on it, like to Mummy's big boy?
It's like you know how some places give out like you buy a voucher but it's a coin.
Sure.
It's like that kind of thing.
Cool.
He doesn't seem to be carrying much on him at the moment, but you do find a set of keys that look like house keys.
Perfect.
Excellent.
take those. I'll head with
Yeah, we'll hold this next room.
Mr. Callaghan into the next room.
You hear anything up the hallway?
I do a perception check to see if I can hear any guards coming, anything like that.
Just didn't. I imagine we didn't make too much noise.
Or any
Got
banging.
my
I think that was.
Well, the
That was
thing
pretty
is, the thing is that he told them no interruptions.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
And he was planning on making some noise.
Yeah, cool.
So if noise is made,
Can I grab the poker he was using and put it back onto the brazier?
I believe it's pronounced Brazil.
I think it's Brazil.
There's a third one there.
I'm just thinking that we
Already
give him a,
hot-
give
it's
him
already
a,
a hot one there.
not saying we give him a taste of his own medicine, but give him the threat of giving him a taste of his own medicine.
Take one out of his leg, put it back in the hot.
To be still stuck in his leg. Fuck, that would hurt.
All right, so what are we actually after with this? Do we want information on the kingpin?
so why are we here?
This is your.
Is this the kingpin or is this your dad?
Not so much. This is like I got the information out of Scrick. He was the main one I was here for.
Yeah.
This guy is I mean, I think you also want to find out some information from him about like the steelworks and like how it sort of fits in with your father's.
That's right. I've got. Oh no, we caused the commotion, but we really got to take it out of commission.
Well, the thing is that you haven't really delayed any kind of.
No, I haven't.
No.
We haven't delayed anything yet. We will.
This is something I discussed with Tim on the way over. It's like, how do we actually disrupt this? Like, killing him won't disrupt it immediately. Maybe in the medium to long term.
We can do something on the way out. We're going to have to escape this.
Exactly right.
That's exactly right. Yeah. Wake him up, I guess.
Yeah.
Do it.
I will stand back and just look menacing.
Cool. I will water skin to the face.
Well, soap in the mouth just so he doesn't go.
Slap in the mouth.
I know.
We're going to take it out.
Okay.
I need it back. It's self-cleaning.
All right, you wake him up and.
Some little bubbles come out of his mouth because it's all mixed together.
I'll just lean right into him and just.
Sort of like looks to the side of your head, and looks around.
You say no words. I take it out. I slowly take it out. Do not make me put this back in. This is my only one. I put it in my pocket.
He sort of spits on the ground a few times, trying to clear his.
I'm still kind of holding him.
Yeah.
Just in and like so bad.
So I'm given to understand that you know my father.
Everyone knows your father.
Everyone knew my father. I want to give him just a quick
Little jab in the
right
ribs.
in the nose.
Break his nose.
Rolling. Give me like intimidation.
Oh, my intimidation's not high. In fact,
Oh, you have a +2 circumstance because
I guess.
Can I help at all?
You can assist.
I think that's the
You-
+2.
Can I assist?
No, you can do a roll, and then
Oh, yeah.
if you succeed, he gets +1.
Okay, so I got a +5. Fuck 10.
No.
Alright.
14.
I'd
Oh,
say
+2, 16.
16. Yeah, I'd say that's enough. He's. Ah.
I think he likes it.
Interesting. He looks over at you.
Blank expression.
As he looks at you, he says, "Short ears, weak bones."
What are they talking about?
Screensaver.
I just heard weak bones.
Oh, you were looking for a reaction?
That's what he says.
Okay. I will talk to you after.
Ah.
First, my friend.
Oh.
How did you know my father?
Everyone knew your father.
How did you know?
He's a police chief.
I like this guy less and less the more I talk to him.
This guy takes amphetamines before they start to beat up the prisoners.
That's his heart.
Yeah.
I am given to know that, to understand that you know my father more or better than most.
Me? Oh no. I have nothing to talk to the law.
I'm going to do sense motive on him.
Guy's obviously dodgy as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
No details obviously coming out with that.
No, but I can tell that he's all very obviously lying.
Yeah. He's very amused to be on the other side of the torture. He's keen to gather some data. This guy's weird.
How did someone like yourself come to be in the possession of a business as large as this one?
I'm a very wealthy man. Very successful, very intelligent, unlike some people.
Get the poker. And I'll take him by the scruff of the
I'd
neck.
appreciate it if you didn't eat during the interrogation.
He's munching away.
He's just got a carrot.
It's got a toasty warming up on the poker stove.
Bacon wrapped around
Marshmallows.
We'll get me one.
I will get the poker.
Are you going to share?
And I'll wave it very slowly, very close to his face. Almost like I'm going to drag it down his cheek, but I don't actually touch it.
Alright.
He'll feel the heat though.
Oh, my eyes are watering. Oh, it's very uncomfortable.
Now, does he seem intimidated, or is this like a novelty for him?
I think it's a bit of both.
Okay.
He's clearly a bit unhinged.
Yeah, I figured that.
Got no pants on. No.
I knew it.
Do we just remove the testicles first rather than last?
One at a time.
I only have one. As is customary for the villain.
It's customary.
Oh, you should have given away that tidbit. Now we know what to check every time.
Yeah.
So this guy's dodgy. Do I know if he was lying about not knowing my father as well as he said that he did?
He didn't know your father
Okay.
personally.
Okay.
He knew of him. That doesn't mean he couldn't have been involved in something.
Yeah. How did you come across my ratty friend here?
The Yusoki works as a guard, but his conscience got the better of him.
I'll look over to Skrik for like confirmation.
That's right.
So Skrik was passing messages to the police captain about what was happening in the steelworks.
About that that he'd heard word of two things. That he'd heard word of the. We didn't tell them this, but he wanted to talk to someone about it. That he'd heard word of the meeting with the Kingpin, but also that he thought there was some dodgy shit going on under the steelworks.
Okay.
So basically, Theodore's men intercepted or saw him passing messages, basically.
Okay. I'm going to lean in close. What do you know of the Kingpin?
Oh, the Kingpin. Very powerful man. You wouldn't want to mess with him.
Does he have a name?
The Kingpin.
Does he have another name?
Yes.
Do you know it?
No.
How would we find it out?
You could ask him.
Where is he?
No one knows.
So we.
How did you get in contact with him?
I'm not supposed to tell you that.
I am not supposed to stick this poker in your ass, but
Oh.
here we are.
I haven't tried that. Well, it appears that I am. Guards!
I'll just knock him out.
You hear the door. Someone's trying to.
Company. I'm going to aim at the door, wait for it to crack open.
I'm going to throw him into the cage.
Okay.
Ask Rick for the key and lock it up,
Yep.
and then we can come back to him.
It's going to take these guys a couple rounds, maybe like a minute even, to push this heavy bench, this heavy workbench covered in heavy tools out of the way.
I'll open the door, take up like a defensive cover there, and I'm going to remove the vial of acid from the bandolier and hold it.
All right.
If I see you move, I'll go with. I don't really know what I'm doing, so I'll just do what you do, and then I'll ready. I just stand there like really excited.
You guys.
We should have somebody.
Oh, actually, could I have cast a spell in that time period or no?
Yeah,
Got a couple minutes.
Yeah.
You've got about a minute.
So I could do more than once. I'll cast
that?
shield. Oh wait, no, I didn't last.
No, you don't need shield. No, last one, bro.
I'll look at you and I'll click my fingers, and Anime Girl will come up, and it'll say,
Yes, sir.
Oh, you this alone.
Tentacles
"Take
are
it back,
great.
take it back, take it back." So, yeah. No, you just get the little key, KD.
Hell yeah! It's a +1
And
on
it
the
says,
attack rolls.
Yoshikuzo.
That's exactly what it says. The weapon glimmers with Weeb energy.
That's what it says.
What colour is Weeb energy?
Pink.
It's got to
course
be
it is.
pink purple. Yeah.
Of course.
The
pink.
target becomes a
Could be
+1
yellow.
anime gun, gaining a plus 12 item bonus to attack rolls and increasing the number. No.
Wait, what?
+1 to everything, and then it's double damage, double dice on all attacks.
Holy noise.
It's like
So
an
if it's
anime.
crit, it's 4
I
dice.
don't
pull out
want
the
to use
gun.
the acid anymore.
You got both. It lasts for like a minute. You got plenty of time.
As soon as I open the door, were you going to pop one off?
I was going to peg the acid bomb.
All right, Bill.
So action to step, action to throw my non-weaved out acid vial.
Are they actually look like how they're looking, or are they?
Roughly.
Okay.
That's an 18 to hit.
Yep.
First thing that'll happen is this will deal 1d6 persistent damage to the middle guy, which is going to be 3. So number 2 is covered in acid. He's going to take 1d6 persistent. He takes 3 points there. The 2 immediately surrounding him also take 1 point of splash damage. That's my second action. With my final action, I'll step again back.
Okay, and Zar.
So we're just running in.
Don't run in there.
No, we're running there. I'm just gonna like
Run in there.
basically fucking stand here and well, actually, I can actually run in. So I'm gonna use my special spell, Key Rush. I'm going to conceal action.
Key rush.
I'm going to flurry of blows this guy, number 1. I've got a dirty 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
4 points of damage. Second attack, 22 to hit. Another 5 points of damage. I will,
He's bloody.
and I'll stand here.
And I just use the flute, and I play a little tune on the flute. And can I get everyone in the room? So can I get 7, 2, and 3 to make a fortitude save, DC 18?
3 succeeded. The other 2 failed.
Hang on.
Anyone?
Hang on.
Number 3.
Oh, right. 3 of them succeeded,
Yeah.
2 of them failed. I was like, yeah, there's only 4
Did
people in
anyone? So the succeeded creature just takes half damage.
Okay.
So it's just a 2d10 sonic
Oh,
blast.
holy shit.
From the.
there. Damn.
Wow.
That's 11.
That's nice.
Pretty good. 11 plus anything else.
11 on a D10, that's pretty good.
So there's an LT11. The success takes half. And that's it for me.
We'll start lowest first. So number 1 is going to charge into the room. It's going to move so it's not blocking the doorway. And he will attack Zar.
Come at me, bro.
First
get
he'll faint.
minus- What do I get for the concealed action?
He faints first. Does that still count after you've attacked?
Yeah. Well, actually, no. Sorry, I'll double check.
Yeah, I think attack.
Concealed condition during this movement until the start of your next turn.
Cool.
He faints with 21.
I think it's because it's an ability he has.
So you're flat-footed now, I presume, to his attacks.
Flat-footed against his attacks.
It just gets that.
Faint doesn't count as an attack, does it?
I don't believe so. And then he's going to attack. He gets 18 plus 26 to hit.
Roll a flat 5. Check.
11.
It's never worked.
What's that for?
Because I'm concealed.
Oh, that's the concealed.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not a plus or a minus.
I mean, it's
just
a 20% chance,
you would think it'd help more often.
and that does 6 points of damage. Number 7 will move up and be diagonally opposite you.
Yep.
So he moves. He's going to attack. Over the flat check. That's a natural 20.
Saw the shit out of him.
And he will attack with a 24 to hit. 4 points of damage into there. Natural 1. And
That misses.
try again with no. That's
Is there a crit failure for attempting to?
well, I mean, he missed again, so
But it can knock him prone and stuff like that. Which
flat check, 17
Against me.
the Bowie guy,
Oh, right. Yep.
and then he's going to attack. Oh my god,
I critted.
Net
Nat
20?
20.
No.
I was due one, as it turns out.
So that's 12 points of damage on you,
Holy
I did 2
nipples.
and then that took a while, and then I get to go again because it's Squick's turn.
Yay!
Oh, is that the end of that bow guy's turn?
Yes.
Okay. So he didn't take any action to get the acid off, so it burns another 2 points off him.
Oh, okay. 2 points of damage.
Cut off
Hang on, what about these 2?
They only took a splash.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he's just persistent.
Still bloodied on guard number 2 there. Scrick will stay where he is. He'll use his sling, and he'll attack number 1 with his sling. First he attacks. He rolls an 18 plus 9, so he definitely hits. The sling sling is a d6. That's 4 plus 1, so 5 points of damage on number 1. He'll take a second attack. That's -5, so it's a 9 plus 9 is it still hits by 2. He does 4 points of damage on that same guy. Looking pretty rough. I want he'll just forego his last turn, his last action, and then Grundle.
Right. What's the story with moving through?
You can move through allies, but you have to tumble through enemies.
That's fine. 5, 10. Is it difficult?
I don't think so.
5, 10, 15, 20.
25.
Nice. Considering dead.
We are going to just fucking king hit the guy in the back of the head.
Oh, this guy in the
Because I'm
back's
a
just going to cast Fireball.
Street thug. That one.
Oh,
On brand.
Considering not dead.
There's no crit fails for your attacks and stuff.
You can't really break your fists. Oh, I guess you can actually.
You can.
I don't think there is for normal attacks.
No, I don't think so.
You're just using Powerful Fist
Yeah, well, flurry.
or Flurry. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, that is an 18. It hits? Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Alright, so can I grab, if he survives this, 12?
Which damage? Which enemy are you attacking?
I'm taking number 1.
holy
How do you want to knock him unconscious?
I'm happy to do lethal.
We have to declare that before you attack.
Okay, that's fair. In that case, yeah, just crack in the back of the head.
We can always just kick the living shit out of him later.
Yeah, keep him while he's down.
Slide
So no blood splatter for you?
Oh, that's not. Do it upside
He's
down.
not
then.
dead. No, okay, I suppose.
Okay.
As his friend gets hit and knocked unconscious with like the biggest bitch punch I've ever seen, he just snuck up and cracked him in the back of the head.
I didn't really kind of sneak either. I just walked around and he goes, "What are you doing?"
I'm gonna visibly react to it like, oh, damn. And I'm gonna try and create a diversion so that the guy's like, what?
That guy's got a concussion.
So it's gonna be deception roll against his, I believe. It's a natural 1, so disregard that. And because it's a natural 1, I can't do that again. So instead, I'm just gonna fire my weaved out gun at this dude right in front of me. Natural 20, so 32 to hit.
Hang on, 32.
Does it hit?
Yeah, it's a good double crit.
It's going to be 3d10 plus 2.
6d10 plus 4.
Holy yeah.
What?
6d10 plus 4.
I don't even have enough dice.
you
That's
attacking?
10.
Plus 1 on the end
Wait,
as
wait.
well.
Who are you attacking?
Oh, shush.
Number 7.
Numbers.
3 3.
Oh no, he could say that.
No.
If you roll ones.
60, 10 plus 4.
6.
That'd be 10
A lot of sevens and nines.
47 points of 48 points of damage.
Okay, you had 13 hit points.
He just raises the gun and then there's just this pink mist in the air and everyone just breathes in a little bit of this dude.
I rolled a 1 on the deception, so like he didn't even bat an eye, and so then I'll just bring the gun. Oh well.
As you bring the gun up, the little anime girl just goes,
Big bouncing tears.
Sprayed in blood.
Yeah.
It's like, say no, boom.
Holy shit.
I think that's annihilation.
Jesus.
We should have woken this dude up.
I'm going to say that you get one frightened on everybody else in the room.
I think all of us included, right? Like, that was terrifying.
I'm a little scared of it.
All your enemies are frightened, which I think is only 2 people.
Sweet.
Well,
I'll,
3.
I'll use my last action to sheepishly reload the gun.
And hang on, just got it.
Cool.
You just hear from the gun, well done, Senpai.
Desu.
No. Just no.
Okay. That.
I will attempt to feint against this guy. So, deception plus 5. That's 8. Alright. Flurry of flows.
Hey.
That's better. Like 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
And 4 points of damage.
On number
3.
Ta-ra.
fucking 48 points of damage.
Some bullshit right there.
Love
I've rolled 3 nat 20s tonight. I've always wanted to crit with that thing going.
too.
Yeah.
Fine.
So I always do it on you because you got the fatal.
Yeah.
So if you do
when
crit,
it goes up, it goes.
it's worth it.
I'm going to attempt to. What is this guy holding? Like
Which
weapon,
guy, sorry?
Weapon guy, number 3.
A sword.
Okay, I'll attempt to disarm him.
Okay.
Athletics check against his. Oh, shit. 17 against his reflex DC.
Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah.
So regular success. He will have. Also nothing happens. if when I get to do it again, I get a +2 circumstance bonus.
Cool.
I'm just gonna hold this until your next turn.
Sweet.
That's me.
Cal.
All right, I'm just going to take one step forward, and I'm just
I'll
gonna...
take 2 steps back.
We're not going to get anywhere like this. Duh. Quality. I'm just going to do a quick battle medicine on you.
Yep.
So DC,
Take 10 minutes.
not for battle medicine.
How
it
long
says-
does it take?
well, it just says you can.
Isn't it like a minute? Isn't it?
No, it's like a.
Wasn't there? A
It's
thing-
one action, so it's 6 seconds.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought there was something we were talking about where it was like, why would
Yeah, but battle medicine specifically is
It's a
for is for
feat.
in combat.
So it does. It has the action symbol
it's a
of
feat.
1. So yeah. So that's doesn't work. Sorry, Sharif. I tried.
Was it a crit fail?
It was an 11, so it wouldn't be a crit fail. It was 15. Is just a,
Generally, yeah, especially for a battle medicine, I think 15's fair.
maybe even a bit higher, to be honest.
Oh,
but
I mean, we'll leave.
a little. You just see a little pen start to rattle on the table next to that guy.
Oh, those are like benches for torturing people.
Oh, sick! So there's then a fucking
big pen.
a knife comes up.
Yeah, it's probably worse. You go for a pen, you get
A bone sword just starts to shake and shoot up into the air. And I'm going to cast it at 2nd level. 23. Is that a crit? Or-
No, it's not a crit.
No, cool. It's 10.
How would you like to do this?
The aforementioned bone sword just goes straight through the temples, really slowly though. Just chop, 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 chop.
He just stands there perfectly still, screaming.
No, I think more,
It's not my turn. I can't move.
more realistically, I thought I picked up a pen. And I wasn't really paying attention, so I was trying to because like I'm not really all.
Tries to go in his ear.
I don't like killing, so I thought I just got something nice and heavy to hit him, and then I look up after I'm failing my medicine check and watch a bone saw cut the guy's head clean in half, and I vomit. I think that's why I failed the medicine check.
Oh, it starts to stink as well because the acid continues to decompose the body. We're Breaking
yeah.
Bad now.
Isn't that more fun than knocking people out? Huh?
Quick little. Don't have any more action, so I can't vomit yet. But next round.
Requires an actionable.
Number 3 is going to run.
Oh, does anyone
We get a
here
reflex.
get attack of opportunity?
A reflex save when he goes through that puddle of blood. So he falls off his friend.
So he is going to turn his runs 50 feet. And then another 25 feet. 25. He has used his entire turn to get the fuck out of here.
For most people, that'd be out of range.
Damn shame as well.
Squick's turn. I don't think he's going to try and chase this guy, given he wouldn't even know this guy's run. Well, I mean, he wouldn't.
He's probably poking that guy with a red hot
Yeah.
poker right
Yeah.
He's more what? Yeah, he's not going to move. He will. Grundle's turn.
Do I know if I'm running up the hallway, will that impede your shot?
Shooting through an ally, he'll get a +1 to his AC.
I'm fine. You.
Worth it.
Oh, yeah, I'll,
Just negates the gun.
Unless you move out of the way.
35, so go up 70.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70.
That's pain.
Can you run past him so that he has to tumble through you?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, we'll do that. So I've
You'd
got
have to tumble
I've got to tumble
him.
through him. What's the deal with that?
Is that an action?
It isn't.
I think it's part of the
Oh, it's part of the
movement.
movement
Is it?
action. Yeah, yeah.
I think
We went through
it
this
is.
last time, remember?
It's just you have
No,
to
I don't.
check.
Oh, when we were on the train. Remember, I had to.
did you?
An
Tumble
acrobatics check
through.
against a reflex DC.
Yep. 15.
As part of your step action,
Whatever it is, plus 8.
That's 16.
16?
You succeed, so you can
just
move
succeed.
through him.
5, 10, 15, 20,
25, 30. Yeah, stick me there. And now you don't get the -1 twice.
Zah.
Bill.
Oh, sorry.
Top of the round too.
Oh, sweet.
I can't
Take a
read.
shot.
Is that more than 60 feet? My maths is really hard.
Yeah,
How far do you
yeah.
run?
75 to like.
Although you can just
or
move up.
70 to
Yeah, I will. I just wasn't too sure. So I'll use an action to
5,
dash.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Perfect. That's completely fine.
Standing on the corpse.
I'm
He
within
puts his
60.
head on
Yeah.
it. He puts his foot on its head.
Yeah.
What's left of the head.
It just slowly crushes.
Lies down in the blood, sniper shot.
While I've still got the weebed out, do I still have the weebed out gun?
Up to a minute.
Sweet. I'm gonna use my last 2 actions to do an accidental sharpshooter, so I'm gonna roll with advantage. Pretty good. Even better. So it's a 28 to hit.
That's a crit.
Nice.
So once again.
Oh shit! And you know,
going to get sprayed.
you know the worst part?
I know.
Because of this accidental sharpshooter, I have to roll the damage twice and pick the higher one.
Do you want me to just
I'm
do a
just gonna
dice
roll
roll?
it once.
Just roll it once. I mean,
Yeah.
we know. This guy's got 50 points.
What do we do? Is it 10 D? How many D?
60, 10 plus.
Okay, so 34 plus 4, so 38 points of damage. That's 39 points of damage.
Not as much as your last one. Not as impressive.
Well, I mean,
I could roll it again and try and go.
As I can see him running towards me, and just and on the back wall, there's a silhouette of just me just standing here like this.
Blood silhouette.
Don't run away, Senpai.
So I'm gonna grab this dude, and we'll just drag all the corpses in there, so that the main dude can see them
What's left of him?
and know that no one's coming to save
Just
him.
drag him, he's missing his head.
Yeah,
So
that's right.
these guys also are still alive. Unconscious.
Yes, maybe grab the 2 unconscious ones and put them in the room.
Yeah.
Oh, you put them in
Lock
the
them
cages.
up.
So you drag
We've
all
got
the
2 unconscious.
bodies. Yeah.
And 2 just splatters.
You were searching the bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
You find 12 silver. Do
write
that.
down.
Someone write that down. Someone write that
Split
down.
it.
And
3 each.
Yep.
and you find a deck of playing cards.
Are they special cards or just regular cards?
Just a deck of playing cards.
It's a deck of many things.
Um,
Pull a card out.
Pull a card out. See what happens.
I'll have a go.
It's an ace of spades.
Sweet. Is there any point asking these 2 unconscious bricks anything? Or should we just concentrate on this, on our friend here?
Oh, I'm just going to kill them all.
I was happy just to leave them, like lock the doors and leave them in there.
I'm wearing the bandana. I made sure.
Put your bandana down.
The rest of you are just yourselves. No, I mean,
Once again, fucked up.
they were. To be fair, like these guys were like they could hear the screams of people. being
Yeah, I mean,
tortured. Like, these aren't good people.
These aren't good people. Also, why are you wearing a bandana if you intend to kill everybody?
Just in case.
I don't know what you're
That
going
guy
to do with the
almost
big
got
guy.
away.
And he's a guy with influence. I don't want to be recognised.
That's fair.
We might wake these fuckers up and see if they're a bit more talkative than
Rouse this guy?
Senior Lunatic.
Or do you want to talk to the other 2?
Yeah, I was just thinking they might actually have some answers.
Okay, you wake up one of the guards while he's in the cage. You just like splash water on him or something, or
Pop poker.
hey!
Well, you've got the hammer.
Oh,
That's right.
Oh.
Apologies, we don't have time to fuck around.
that wasn't necessary.
We need answers.
All right, what do
You
you?
have them.
I've got all the answers.
Lovely. Kingpin. Uzi.
You think I know that?
Where is he?
I know that it meets at the. He looks over at the other 2 and sees that they're unconscious, and he says, "Hello, Vida."
We knew that already.
Theodore
that.
goes there.
I see.
Theodore?
This guy.
This
This
guy.
guy.
Can I go now?
The business upstairs.
What?
The steelworks upstairs.
Yeah.
What's the most important piece of machinery? What is it?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just a guard. Probably that big tubey thing.
Big tubey thing?
A big tubey thing.
What
They
is-
drop things into it.
What does it do?
It heats up the metal.
Perfect.
Overhearing this, may I
Perfect.
make an engineering
He doesn't
law
really-
check
he
to
doesn't-
know? He
Yeah, I
doesn't
got you.
know. But I think I might know because
Yeah,
I know
yeah, yeah.
how machines work.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, it's like the crap you roll. Yeah, it's like a 12.
So there are like conveyor belt things that lift things up. If you could take that out of commission, that would drastically slow down the operation.
That's not a bad idea.
Take the conveyor belt out.
Can I go now?
I'll strut up to him and just put the barrel of the gun to his head. Is that all we need from this one?
What do you know about the Knox Theatre, my good friend?
It's a fancy place, like a strip club.
Does your
I can't afford it.
friend here frequent that club?
No, not that I know of. He tells you that he has never been there with him, so he's not aware of it.
So you don't
Although
know
I-
the mainline performer tonight?
What? No, it's above my pay rate.
Okay.
Very good. I will flat fist punch him again to knock him out.
Okay.
I want to knock him out before you blow his brains out. Because it's slightly more humane that way, but only slightly.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave the room.
He's knocked out with a smile on his face, thinking he's going home tonight. He's just.
Wife and kids.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, I'm in 2 minds about killing these guys because they're...
They are torturers.
I mean, if
they're
you,
not the torturers, but they are torturers adjacent, you know? Like,
if you want to leave the room, that's plausible deniability.
That's exactly what I've done.
Skreek offers to kill. I'll kill him.
Sweet.
All 3 of them?
we're not, it's like, it's not like we don't have people willing to kill them.
Yeah.
That's not the issue.
Don't really want to waste
Well,
it.
You're gonna have to get in line.
If you are going to do this, I'm going to put my pants on.
No, he's more just like he doesn't feel sorry for these guys at all. They drag him.
Oh yeah,
He's still wearing the
totally,
scars.
I totally get where he's
Still got the
coming from.
broken hand.
I'm just more thinking, can we get more out of Teddy?
The only thing I wanted to
Not
ask,
so much information, but can we actually use him to get more out of
Yeah,
him?
possibly.
Anything out of him?
it's dangerous keeping him alive. Keeping him here though.
Oh, yeah.
I want to know, do you want to arrest him or should we just...
I'm not a policeman.
Well, no.
Look, it's
I mean, you have
arrest.
contacts, like...
If we take him to the police station, can they...
Exactly.
You do have evidence.
Yeah, we've
The
got a
only-
whole
yeah.
fucking thing
The
here.
only issue with that is
That would be another way to shut
we
it down.
know that the police is
That's what I was thinking as
corrupt.
well.
Oh, that's very true.
And he's
very
high
true.
up in he's important. So I think he would get away with it.
Alright.
So you-
Otherwise, yeah, I absolutely would.
So
drag
we
him
should,
to
like,
the
firebomb this place and leave, basically? That's not a bad... I'm not arguing. I think it's
No,
a good
no,
idea,
I'm trying to think like what's the right thing to do. Well, not
Yeah.
right thing to
morally
do.
grey.
The deaths of these people are probably the right thing to do. Alright, how about we wake him up and convince us not to kill him?
I like it.
Bullet in his head.
Oh, yeah.
No, but the thing is, you want to actually get something out of it. Like I said,
That's true. Yeah.
The
And
point is to
then-
get out something out.
I can execute his friends in front of him.
Yeah.
That will get him talking, I think.
You do one script to we'll have
I think so.
competition.
Yeah, I know.
Well-
He'll be like,
Scrick wants to kill the main dude,
yeah.
and you don't want to waste all your bullets.
No.
Good point.
Yeah.
You wake up, Theodore?
yeah.
Okay. I have the worst headache.
Theo, I'm
Oh.
a good friend.
Looks around at you guys.
I'm
You're not my friend.
I'm afraid your friends did not make it.
Flick some blood off the gun. How does this always wind
You polished it tonight.
yeah. God damn it.
Sorry, what? I was looking at your friend. Has anybody ever told you you have the eyes of a serial killer?
Only once.
Each.
To make it today, or Theo, I'm trying to convince my friends not to kill you. They're happy to just blow your brains out against the wall over there. I'm trying really hard to find a reason to keep you alive.
I can give you money.
We don't need money.
Is that right?
You can't look.
Take the gun away from his friend's head?
You guys are shit. Like you're. We're gonna play poker sometime. We don't need money.
20,000 gold pieces.
We don't need your gold.
The campaign ends there.
You guys just
Yeah,
leave.
we retire.
All we need is information.
Information.
Yeah. Do you have anything that's worth your life?
Of course. What do you want to know?
That's not what I asked.
I...
It's not because the player doesn't know what to ask.
Skrik. Perhaps you could visually convince him with his other friend.
Which? Oh, have you killed any of them yet?
No.
Scrick will go in there and slit the guy's throat.
I like your methods.
Just
I'll like look away like.
keep in mind these are the dudes that dragged Scrick down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm playing it up for this guy.
No, fair enough.
I'd hate that to happen to you, Theo.
Filthy rat.
Ooh. Ooh, don't call him filthy.
He is. Look at him.
I'll pull the other unconscious guy's head up. I'll put the barrel underneath his chin. I'll pull the trigger.
Committing more crimes.
I know, right? Unconscious prisoner.
Well, I mean, he's got a thing against the rat now. He knows we're all serious.
I mean, he was going to
like-
die anyway.
Yeah.
No, name your price. Name your price.
Seems you don't have any information for us, Theo. That's a pity.
I can't. I can't tell you what you want to know.
I'll go up to him now and I'll aim the
Wait.
gun.
Can't or won't.
He tells you your father. I know who killed him.
Really?
That's interesting.
An assassin.
We knew that already.
Hired by the Kingpin. The Scarlet Shadow.
How did you come across this information?
Now is not the time to be coy, Mr. Teddy.
Oh, everybody knows. And now you know. And now you can let me go.
I'm afraid we already knew that, Theo.
What?
I'll pull the trigger, which clicks because I didn't load another one. God damn it.
Just bear with me for 2 minutes.
Load another bullet.
Incompetence too.
I'm not sure he's
Oh,
worth wasting.
mistake.
I'm not sure he's worth wasting a bullet on.
You don't think so?
We'll soon find out.
What do you want to do with it?
Look at his nose. Short attention span.
I will drop him.
That's a douchebag.
I'm going to walk.
I mean, he's got balls.
You gotta deal with a killer. That's the way to do it.
Just walk out of the room.
I'm walking out of the room because I don't want to see that.
I mean, you watch the other two dudes get fucked.
Well, no, I actually had to look away.
Oh, I mean, you were. Well, all right. Scrick. I think it's.
Yeah, I think it's Scrick's.
I think it's.
Yeah,
It's Scrick's room.
Squid will go up, dagger in the gut, pull it up, and he's like looking him right in the eye as he does it. He's not squeamish about any of this.
Filthy rats.
Tell Cersei it was me.
As he's dying, you hear him say, "I hired the."
Oh, Scrick, you can't fuck that up.
Mr. Scrick, do you know where Mr. Denny lives?
Oh no.
Can I inspect the keychain? Is there anything like a, I don't know.
If lost, please return.
Yeah.
No, there's no marks like that.
I mean, it'd be common knowledge where this dude lives, right?
He's
Among the
if
upper
he's a big
echelon.
enough dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
of course.
he's
We
right.
could probably figure it out. Yeah.
Okay, I need to fuck some shit upstairs.
You'd fuck some shit.
What
Is
are
he
you
in character or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Before we go out, I am going to put on my disguise kit.
Yeah, I might grab a piece of cloth.
I walk up to Grundle. I'm like, Grundle, do you do the deck of cards?
Of course.
Yes, I take the ace of spades out. And
No,
I put it out.
no, ruin there.
Yes. The
Deck's useless.
okay, I put it back. I take the Joker out. No one really uses them, right?
No, Gin Rum.
Gin Rum,
So,
yeah.
I haven't played that one. Sorry.
Does it have an instruction card?
I'll take the Joker and I'll walk back into the room. He didn't blow this guy's head off, did he? He just he's just
Yeah,
stabbed him
shot him
in
in
the
the
gut.
gut.
So I'm just gonna fold the card up and put it in the dude's mouth.
Oh, the Joker was here.
No, like it's got nothing to do with us. Maybe they'll think it's a serial killer or a hit or something. Oh wait, Kingpin. There's no cards that might equate to a king. The king. Take it out of his mouth. And
The king of pins.
I unfold it, put it back in the deck, and take out the king.
Hold on.
You're fucking on my deck now.
I mean, you got it off a deck guy. I'll buy you a new deck, and I'll put that in his mouth. Like maybe they'll think it's the Kingpin.
You think the Kingpin has a calling card?
No, but it's funny.
We should see it. I'll give you the other 3 kings.
Oh,
Because it's 4
The
kings in
deck
the
is
deck.
useless now.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
deck's useless
yeah.
anyway, but I'll give you the kings in case do we put them in the other ones?
I think one's enough to get the message across. The others are good.
And also
You're
the-
right. Yes.
the other guys have no
Oh no,
keys.
I don't want these. What if someone finds them on me? Take them back.
No, I got the other deck.
I don't want them.
Do we want to take like 20 minutes just to really ransack this place or just get the fuck out of here?
We kind of.
yeah, I think
We've already done that? Cool.
You already had a few hours down here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's head to the door, see if we
Yeah,
can
so
see.
I've grabbed a bit of cloth. I'll chuck a little bit to you as well if you want.
Yeah.
Cover your face.
I'm gonna turn my cloak inside out as well.
Yeah.
Like just so I look different colour to what I normally wear.
And are we just going to beeline for the exit door?
Heads out and see what's going on. Hopefully, there's no one there, but there turns out to be.
You open the door a little bit and look out. You see some guards sort of meandering around the area, but not like immediately at the door. They don't seem to notice the door opening.
Cool.
At least that's what you can say.
I'll lean back in. We got the company out there, but no one's watching the door.
Do you recognise any of the cards from last time?
No.
It's like night now.
We could just
Yeah.
bust out and fucking run.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want to get that conveyor belt though.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah.
How many guards did I see?
It is a huge place. You could potentially run and hide.
When I poked my head out, how many guards did I
2.
see? 2.
Oh, okay.
We could.
I could just go out as
Thingy.
Teddy.
Yeah. I'm
Teddy.
taking you.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to cast Illusion of Disguise. I've got a good look at what he was wearing, what he looks like. How was he? Was he roughly normal size?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, not going to be outside.
So
So,
you got to be eccentric.
Yeah, you could do
You got to do the voice.
yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Can you do it for me once? Just say one line.
Oh, he was kind of a European asshole.
That's right. So,
Sorry, cunts.
I'm banging this Sheila in the dunny.
very European. All right.
That's better.
So pretty much, the Illusionary Disguise gives me
You get a
plus
circumstance.
4 status bonus to deception checks
Fuck
to
yeah.
prevent others from seeing through my disguise. When I'm impersonating, and impersonate is what?
Deception, I guess.
Deception, but I
gotta
You
be.
could probably use
that's
performance.
versatile
though.
performance. So yes, so it's going to be performance with a +4 when I go out there.
Excellent.
All right, I'll open the door.
Before you do, do we?
Grab the door handle.
What's the sign? Are you just going to lead them away? We watch and then we go.
I'm just going to go outside and tell them to fuck off, and we all go with you.
Okay.
You all come with me. Yes.
Oh,
No,
we all.
I'm sticking around so I can just take out part of the factory.
We walk out the door. We're in the factory. We walk away. You do whatever the fuck.
Oh,
you
yeah,
want.
okay, cool.
We're just leaving this room. You are my guards.
Cool.
Yes.
Give me a check.
Yes. So I bust open. That's a natural 20. So it's going to be 32.
Critical
He
success.
thinks you are a total European.
And I go, I am European. Actually, no, I walk out and go, oh, fucking European boy. Fuck you. And I keep walking and he has no clue.
They just look at you guys and what was that about?
God, he looks good.
You walk past them.
Oh, this is weird.
What about the rest of you?
we're his entourage.
all you boys with me, let's go. And we'll all file out and we'll see if anyone wants to say something to me.
No. It's just walk out.
Yeah, and then I say, I just point at you and go, you, go do what you need to do. Everyone else, let's go. And if anyone wants to go with anyone,
I'm looking for the conveyor belt.
Joining.
you probably go with him. We'll go, I don't know, we'll go with them, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll lead the way.
Up to you. You lot head off. You saw where the bottom of the conveyor belt was, and you head over in that general direction.
Yeah.
It takes you about 20 minutes to get there. You head
It is a
over.
big factory.
You guys are standing there. There's a few workers around, but they seem kind of distracted with their own shit, you know, and a lot of them look tired.
Well, he looks like the owner, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So you can
Also
lure
that,
people
so I
out
don't
of
think
the
anyone's
area,
going to talk. If you want this place with no one around,
No. I just need to.
You've got like an
We're gonna
hour.
take
If
the
the
spark.
conveyor belt is an essential part of this, and if we knock it down,
We'll take the spark plugs out.
Yeah.
It'll be perfect.
Right. So what are you going to do?
maybe something a little bit more permanent. All right. So what are we looking at? How mechanical is it?
Basic. It's, there's a steam engine.
We'll steal the steam. It'll be perfect.
Get a
walk
bucket.
over and just
You're just going to open.
I'm just gonna
It all
open.
goes out.
I need a bucket of steam.
I assume this would probably be steam powered at this point.
At this point, yeah.
or is it like, are we down on the docks? Is it water power? Like,
Or steam.
Steam powered.
Steam makes sense.
You know about engineering.
Yes.
Can you disable the override, like
I
the what do you call it? The thing that's
Pro safety protocols or
safety,
like
the
I
safety
feel like
thing.
you don't want to just stop it. You
No,
want
no,
to
we're
break
going to take it out of
Yeah,
commission.
If you disable the safety,
So then it'll run like over RPM and then just basically
Oh,
pull
okay.
itself.
Well, what kind of check would that be? Like
Well, it's one of the few things I have, but again, it's the same. It's engineering law.
yeah. You
Yeah.
could do that to determine how to just. The better you do, you might figure out something that you could do subtly.
Okay, that's a good
well, I might just, before you roll, I'm just going to say, everyone, clear out. We need the space. And you can do whatever you want. And then there's no one around that's going to get hurt either unnecessarily.
that's a good idea.
The workers don't deserve to get hurt.
No,
Most of the people around here would just do
Oh.
it.
No.
These aren't the torturers. These are just kids.
They pick up their pee bottles and head over.
Okay. No breaks though. Go work in another
Natural
section.
one.
critical failure.
For fuck's sake.
You know nothing.
You know, I think
What about this thing over here? It's a safety valve.
no, that's not.
Warning: do not touch.
I'll walk over and I'll go. Is there some like
You
so
think
what?
this place has a safety valve?
What is on the conveyor belt? Is there anywhere that things are like
if you look-
mashing together? Like
It'd be no. It's just carrying the
Shit.
ore up to be dropped in to be.
But there'll be
smelted or-
cogs.
oh okay yeah. I'll
Yeah,
just
so,
say-
but we're looking for the box that.
I'll just say, haven't you got some like?
This is
intense
just a conveyor
ammunition?
belt, basically.
Oh, right.
I mean, I do.
Effectively.
It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
layout.
Oh yeah, there
Why don't
would
you
be,
just sit it on the
there's-
conveyor
yeah,
belt
there's
and we
boxes.
run, and by the time it goes up and in to get smelted, well,
I mean,
What are you going to try and put in there?
the dragon round.
Oh, okay.
just see what happens.
Well,
right?
I mean, I've got
Like,
one left
the
over.
thing is that this is designed to get very hot.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
and thick metal.
yeah.
I don't know, the blast.
I did roll
Oh,
a
okay.
one.
I'm thinking
so,
about the
like,
explosion.
Yeah, but I don't think this is that.
Okay.
That was more like mechanical knowledge.
Like I'm
This is
saying,
more just like.
if you poured a bunch of gunpowder down there,
I mean,
You'll
I
get a
don't.
bit of a wolf.
I don't
Yeah,
have
that's
like.
what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I can't. Oh, I mean, we could just like do something simple, but it's just they're just going to repair it. Like,
That's why I wanted to blow up the steam thing. If you hadn't rolled that one.
It's hard to deal with that one.
yeah.
It really
Well,
is.
what
Oh,
is
you've
it?
got a hero point.
Yes!
Yeah, re-roll
Use
it.
the fucking hero point.
No, but use it on something important.
This is important. Fucking do it.
Watch it. Are you ready for the second that one?
Yes.
3,
What's your total?
8. It's not even a 6.
I can't work with that, man.
That's
It's really
I
bad.
suppose the machinery looks elven.
Or has warning signs on it.
No.
Well, couldn't you just? I'll lean over there. Well, if you don't want to, couldn't you just shoot the fucking thing with
Yeah,
the,
couldn't we just
with the
start
meteorite?
hacking at it?
I mean,
Like with your meteorite
Oh,
shot?
You know what? We could
Hack at the massive explosive.
we could go and get all the bodies and put them on the conveyor belt.
I mean, that'd mess them up for a day. While
Why
they
don't you
cleaned
just
it out.
shoot it with the massive explosion bullet? Like, surely you could shoot.
I mean,
So I'm sort of thinking, like, would that, like, putting that into this thing?
it's industrial machinery.
That's what I
Like it's
Can I go find a crowbar
Yeah.
and just jam it into the cogs?
Sure.
We'll do that first.
It grinds to a halt.
Right.
I take the crowbar out.
Oh, no.
Okay.
That's jammed.
All right.
All right, but while it's in there, you can get the Thomas's arm out.
But I put it there.
No, you've jammed it up. That's definitely going to take. That's going to be like. That's probably taking them out of action for a day.
I mean, I can't think of anything else.
Shoot the steam thing. Boiler.
Oh yeah, there is like a steam power generator thing.
Well, yeah, could you put the...
If you shot that, yeah, okay, yeah.
That was my.
That's kind of, yeah,
Alright.
like, could you... Well, you just throw the fucking thing in there and then run.
Don't even bother doing it. Like it's contained. Like you can't get to it. You have to shoot it with the gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could blow that up. That'd have to be replaced. That could potentially take a while.
That
take-
seems, seems like a
weeks
waste
to
of a
replace
thing,
it.
but...
Sure, why
It's
not?
not. It's not that cool.
Nah,
I don't know. Big explosion.
You're gonna use 1 round or 2.
I'm not even going to use a dragon round. I'm going to start off with just a black powder round.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if it can pierce metal, probably not. But
Can you have a look and see if there's a weak point or like a?
I tried. I rolled a 1 and a 3. I
Oh,
don't know
this is-
shit
oh,
about
is,
this.
This is a different thing.
Yeah, but
This-
it's kind of the
Yeah.
same. But kind
Trying to be
of
nice.
I mean, I failed twice. Like,
Give it a crack.
okay. Natural 20.
Okay, I'd
When
say
it comes to shooting shit, I know what I'm talking about.
you know the structural weakness. You know where to shoot this particular, not the rest of the machinery, just this steam power.
As soon as I have the gun in my hand, I'm like, oh yeah.
There's a big glass window. So you can check it. And you're like, oh, I reckon if I hit that...
You know, I could hit anywhere on this
It says
thing.
do not shoot.
That's my target. I'll fire around.
Yeah, you fire.
I would
No
stand
one's
the
around,
fuck
right?
back.
Yeah.
I told all the workers to
Yeah,
do it.
everyone like.
Yeah, I think we're all getting.
You fire
60
through.
feet.
The door flies off this thing. Can I get a reflex saving throw from? I'm just gonna say everybody.
You
Yeah,
got
but
it.
I didn't get back far enough.
Ooh, that's rough.
23.
16.
That's not bad.
23. I got 22.
I'm reflexier than
26.
Okay,
is your
everybody rolled reasonably well. A door flies off and nearly hits Bill.
Oh,
It goes right past you and shoots out of the factory.
take out one of the
fucking
workers
doors,
on
Bill.
They're deadly.
The steam sort of generator thing has like ballooned out.
I start running.
Yeah,
There we
we
go.
should probably go.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
You guys run out of here, and there is a bit of a commotion, people running around, but you guys were not seen doing that. And it's a large enough place that, like, you know, it took a while for people to figure out where that actually happened.
Well, and we'll stick close to the owner.
Well, I was going to say, once we start to get to the fringes and we start to get outside... But
Well, surely there's more exit entrances than just the main entrance.
Well, I'm just thinking, once we get to... I'm assuming we just be lying out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so once we're
Fuck out of
outside, do we get out?
Yeah,
Okay.
you guys are all right. It's such a large area that
Pretty easy to get in and out.
yeah. Well, I mean, once it's easy to get out of than in of, I will say.
And once we're out of eyesight of people, I'll drop the disguise.
Yep. All right, you guys depart.
We might just
Wow.
pop over and see the fangs.
If they're still there.
Fig's
They're
fangs.
not there.
Oh, okay. Did Leaf stay with us? Or
No,
she stay with them?
She's with them now.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, she.
She
We've
found
got
a nice-
Rat Boy
she found a nice
instead.
place.
You guys head back to the inn, I presume.
Yeah, I'd
Yes,
say
please.
so.
You head back to the broken ladder. There's no one downstairs. Well, there's like one employee at the bar. It's
This
not-
time I would encourage all of us to go up and see Pierre.
Okay.
Oh, are you bringing everyone up? Okay.
I think it'd be more appropriate.
Sure.
All right. Knock on the door. Hold on. It's my nightcap. Comes the door wearing.
No pants.
He's got pajamas and.
Excellent. With a bubble on the end.
Yeah. Go on down.
Yeah, Uncle, the mission, it is done.
Oh. Cheese and crackers?
Always.
Invites you all in.
Gouda?
Anyone you want.
Name one more fancy cheese.
Eaten.
Brie?
Better?
He does give you the money because he
Oh,
trusts
right.
you.
It was 50, was it?
So 50.
Sorry. 500 silver.
Yeah.
Hang on. Yeah, 50 gold. It was 500 silver.
Yep.
Damn.
500 silver he gives to you.
I'll hold Lee's
What about
share.
Scrick? Did you bring him with you?
Yeah, yeah. Well,
does-
if he's with us at the pub, I'll take him into the room.
It's
Okay.
called Script the Trustworthy.
Untrustworthy.
No, that's,
No,
what
no,
they, that's what he called him.
I
He
know.
called himself the trustworthy.
I know. He's
But on the
called
sheet of paper, it was the untrustworthy.
I know. You all know that. And he called himself the Trustworthy.
I mean,
I immediately didn't trust him.
there's no arguing that. He said it. No, you don't have to bring him in if you want.
No, well, he...
He could stay downstairs.
36.
We don't need anything more from him.
Is 125 each.
There you
No, I pardon.
Oh, 125 silver.
Yeah, that's easy.
go. He brings out the snacks. Nothing
Yep.
too fancy.
I devour some
But,
brie, though.
you know.
100%. Fuck yeah.
A few different types of cheese,
Lovely.
crackers,
Always accommodated.
a bit of wine.
Oh, this man's my new best friend.
Ask you for the details.
Yep, so we go through...
As you're telling,
Clogged up the...
as you're telling the
conveyor belt.
story, I'm going to be doing little presentations of little, like, to enhance your story.
And before we do it, I don't know if we handled
love a
introductions,
show.
but I want you to meet a good friend of mine. This is Mr. Zarnagoth. He's the son of the recently departed police chief. And I'm going to linger a look on him.
Oh, my condolences. Yeah, hug.
Awkward hug.
So sad.
Oh yeah, and this Calvin.
And I'm there, I'm in like full like performance pose with a card in my hand.
Very, very sorry to hear about your father. Tragic when
Thank you. It came as a shock to all of us.
I bet.
Uh,
Family is very important.
Yes. Did you know my father?
Oh no,
Only by reputation.
not my circle.
I understand.
Uncle, do you know where Mr. Teddy lived? His residence?
Teddy, not precisely, but he
Think
could.
it-
He could certainly find out for you. He does tell you that he's.
We could just sell the keys to him.
Oh,
Oh,
Leave it as his problem.
if you want, I'll bring him out
Gee.
and jingle him.
We, as the keys from his body, we only
body.
his person.
How did you stole them?
Well,
He did not need them anymore.
not really stealing if it's a
Right.
dead man.
Yes.
Tell me what happened.
Is it 120?
I was getting to that part. Okay, so before we did the one we did to the warehouse, and I'll
First,
go-
we took our pants.
that's right.
As
And
you
I'll
do.
go through Scrick, who's downstairs, Ratman, Scrick, sorry, and and that we obviously need some information. Unfortunately, Teddy did not make it out of that conversation.
So, do you tell him what happened?
Look, I don't go into full detail that we pretty much top two guys in front of him.
No, but I mean, do you tell him about this torture room and all this shit and the
Oh yeah, for sure.
records?
Yeah.
I'll hand him the list if he
Yeah.
wants it.
He'll probably pay you guys for that
Okay.
and the keys. If
Yeah.
you want to, if you
I
want
mean,
I'm just thinking it's easier than us going to his house and then.
Not worth the risk.
Exactly right.
If
Whereas
you wanna make-
Pierre's probably got the resources to actually go in and clean the fucking place out.
Hell yeah.
If you want to make it his problem, that's pretty valuable to him. I'd say he'll double the price.
Oh wow. So 250 each.
Yeah. No problems. He'll pay you the same amount again. For that, as your family, he's inclined to take your word on the details and all that.
Yeah. Bill will give him the list,
Yeah.
saying this is the list of torture victims. If you can notify anyone's family, by all means, we'll leave that up to you.
Yep.
This is your town, not ours. And of course, Uncle, anything else we can do? We are here for a few days at more at least.
It's time for me to do a favor for you. Send out some feelers with regards to the marsh gang.
Oh.
Hopefully, I will hear back soon.
In regards to the what, sorry?
Marsh gang, that's what they're called, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
And we can probably discuss
Can you
this.
say that in front of everyone?
Yeah, that's what I'm worried
Yeah.
about.
I mean, you've brought people.
Yeah,
he's
that's fair. He doesn't
I'm
really
making
No.
notes about the mask.
Sorry,
Like,
Zar.
if you've brought people,
Another
he's
one,
just
I
gonna
know.
25
say,
silver.
Yeah,
There you go.
and that's entirely fair. We can probably talk about that at a later
rich?
time.
Very well.
Oh, okay.
Cheese? You haven't been eating.
No, it's I'm lactose intolerant.
Gentlemen, my uncle has his ear to the ground in the city. If you have any questions that perhaps it's easier for him to answer, by all means. Otherwise, we could probably leave him for sleep tonight.
Would you happen to know anything of the Scarlet Shadow?
Oh.
Oh my god.
The mustache just goes. Zip.
Unfurls.
Oh, you want nothing to do with that.
Unfortunately, they killed my father.
Oh,
This is
sacre bleu.
Zut alors, no?
this is piece of information was from Mr. Teddy.
Oh, the Scarlet Shadow is incredibly expensive assassin.
How might one contact these shadows?
Roll.
Diplomacy?
Diplomacy.
Oh,
Very
that's gonna be
nice.
good.
23.
He pulls at his heartstrings.
I have not had need for this, but perhaps I could inquire.
I would consider it a personal thing.
Might take a few days,
Yeah.
but he can do that.
What else do we need to find out about?
Well, the Harlow Club would be something. I mean,
Oh, the Harlow Theatre, yeah.
There was
Theatre,
Harlow
theatre.
Theatre and Knox.
yeah.
Have you frequented these establishments, perchance?
He's not familiar with the Harlow Theatre. Well, he's familiar with it, but he doesn't know
go
about
in
the details. He tells you that Knox is a gentleman's club, basically. A place where you can go get attention from a lady for a negotiable price. Ladies of negotiable affection.
It's the most diplomatic I've heard James be about a whorehouse. It was fantastic. Do you know, like,
Diplomatic affection.
yeah, if I ever run a business that like kills kids,
Yeah, but
I
this
want
is-
you at the forefront.
But this is like a fancy dude talking.
Yeah.
It's not me.
That's really great.
That is how I would have put it.
Yeah, he's,
I feel like
Negotiable affection.
I know, right?
I read Discworld. No, he tells you that that's the general sort of thing that goes on there, but it is very upper class, expensive, and all that. And he tells you that he has heard rumours of information being passed through there just because it is such an exclusive club. It does allow for, well, exclusive as in expensive.
Yeah, but rubbing shoulders with people who are.
Yeah. He doesn't know any specifics with regards to the Kingpin and this, as you have heard, but he does tell you that, like, yeah, that's that kind of place.
I'm lucky I got a voucher.
What
What do you think I can get for 5 silver? Get a half and half?
You get a look.
Fill your bottle.
I'd get that coming in.
We are probably going to look a little bit further into the Kingpin.
You be careful.
Always. Would you prefer, if we can, to inform you of our...
It's kind of a situation where he's like, maybe the less he knows, the better.
Cool.
Although he seems to know a bit of everything. He doesn't want to know too much specifics because it's a risk.
Fair.
Mr. Pierre, does do you know anything of the corruption within the police force? Is that your area?
Oh, it is tragic.
I wouldn't imagine he's probably running in those circles, but I thought I'd double check.
No, he's got nothing to do with it, is what he says.
Yeah.
But I mean, you've sort of picked up that he's a bit of a criminal type, so he could potentially have some involvement in that. You don't know, but I'm just saying he's not saying anything.
Okay. So I've got nothing else to ask you. You guys.
I want to follow, but he told me the Marsh gang.
He's working on it.
He's working on it. Okay.
You guys depart and let Pierre get his rest.
I was gonna say, I'll do a medicine check on you. I think you're pretty fucked up.
Oh yeah.
Hey, that's a 16 plus 5, 21. Means like, it says here, if you succeed at the check, rather than spend just 10 minutes, you can continue treating for an hour and double the hit points they regain
Oh, nice.
Cool.
from treat wounds.
Yep.
So I'll do that. So it'll be 4.
So it's like 2 in the morning now.
During that hour, I'll clean the guns.
Do we, as accommodation?
Yeah, you got rooms here.
Yeah, cool.
I believe you paid for
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, we did.
Scrick will get himself a room. Scrick will approach Bill as he's
14.
cleaning his guns.
Oh.
Yeah.
What you got there?
These.
Yes.
Never seen nothing like this before.
Not up close.
I'll take a look. I'll crack the gun. I'll show it to me.
Yeah. It's impressive.
I built this one myself.
Really?
See you later. Yep.
You and your friends?
Yep.
What are you, are you mercenaries?
Well, I am. It's a little more complex than that. Is that you want to join us?
I was working at the steelworks.
Of course. But, I mean, that hand of yours.
It'll be fine.
May I just sort of like, do I buy it? I mean, it was broken, right? It was like pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
So I think he'll be serviceable?
He'll be fine. Like it's been when old mate did the medicine check. It's been fixed up. It'll be fine in a few days.
We don't just take anyone along. What can you do? I mean, I've seen you kill unconscious people, and I like that. But what other skills do you have?
I'm a trained soldier.
Really? What's your weapon of choice?
He pulls out a longsword.
Where are you keeping that?
in his sheath. And he's got a shield with a spike on it. He says, I'm a frontline fighter. I can protect you and your friends.
And what do you ask from us?
A cut?
A what? Sorry.
A cut of the pay.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said a completely different word. I mean, I'll speak to the others, but you got my vote.
He does tell you that he, without role-playing it out, he tells you that he was in the local military, trained by the military, and he was basically forced out by, well, racist people, pretty much. He got basically bullied out and went to work at the steelworks, and then you know what happened there. So he's sort of hoping to latch onto a new group.
Okay. As I finish, like, I presume you told me that over the course of the period of cleaning my guns. I mean, I don't see a problem having you on board, but let's sleep on it. I'll talk to the others over breakfast. We'll finish up, and I'll go to bed.
Where are you two? Are we not there?
In my room, I presume.
Maybe.
He came up to me.
I mean, it could be anywhere.
Yeah.
But
Well, I mean, we were downstairs patching up wounds. You could have just been on another table cleaning up
I
guns.
wouldn't. I don't think I'd be cleaning my guns at a table though. Like that's something I'd probably do in private. I presume we wake up in the morning in the tavern,
absolutely.
head down for breakfast.
Yep.
Unmolested.
You are not molested.
Excellent. Although he's passed the first test.
Well, he's failed, in other words.
I'll wait until everyone arrives. I'll speak to Grundle. Message you, Pat.
Eggs Benedict, please.
No, it's Bill.
There's got to be someone called Benedict later.
Mr. Skrik wants to join us. You okay with that?
Oh, this is fine by me, but it is not just us two anymore, Bill.
That's right. There's others. Are you boys averse
You
to
said cheese?
having Skrik?
Did you say cheese?
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 Oh, that brings me to what I wanted to talk about.
I saw her over the table with
The cheese man.
Sit it down. Breakfast.
Do you eat it for every meal?
Oh, well, I mean, there's a French guy upstairs, so they're well stocked.
Okay.
He's clearly very influential.
It's
so
more
I mean,
of a-
That's what tracks, yeah.
It's more of a...
This,
Okay, just want to point out, there's no French.
Yeah, I know. Look, we keep talking about these French people
He
like they're
sounded
not...
pretty French.
We keep leaning into the stereotypes. I
We
mean, come on.
need to come up with a different name, but we're not.
The wrench.
French.
Okay, not this session.
French.
Well, do you guys have any objection to Mr. Skrik?
Well, my only...
He's sitting over in the corner like any big block of cheese.
we just seem to find ourselves in quite violent predicaments.
What happened to Leaf?
I mean, I think she found her people.
She left.
She joined the
She didn't. She didn't.
She
leave.
left.
She did. She told us she's going to stay with the...
No, she didn't. I mean, I'm not averse to Mr. Skrink.
Skrik.
I mean, the eating thing is going to get old.
It really is.
Yeah.
Look,
He just wants a cut.
I mean, I think to be honest, he turned over to the guards information about torturers. He seems like quite a good person to me. Well,
I think he wanted to
Person.
save himself.
no, he put himself in danger to get the word out. He had
If
a
he
decent
did not
job.
want to, he would not go back into the cage.
And I mean, he the reason he was in that cage in the first place is because he was giving information to the chief of police about everything that was going badly in that place. So I think, even though they called him the untrustworthy, I think if that is enough for me to think that he's a good enough person to help.
Fuck all that. He can fight.
And I mean, I'm assuming he's got the shield and sword and everything just on his person.
We
so
would
that-
have noticed it.
He's well equipped. I mean, we could put him through a few test scenarios.
I'm not concerned about his ability to fight. I'm concerned about his ability to not stab us in the back.
I don't think he will.
Oh, I can keep an eye on him.
What's the general, like, is his race looked down upon? Are they, if we go into anywhere, are all the eyes going to be on us immediately because he's with us?
I mean, it's kind of it's probably sort of equivalent to having like a half orc with
Or a
you.
goblin.
Yeah, maybe even a goblin. I mean, I think one goblin isn't as intimidating. It's like I said in the primer, like a group of goblins is intimidating. One goblin is generally a novelty, but like it's
Same with him, probably. Right?
yeah. I mean, maybe
That's fine.
like there might be like I did establish that like there's going to be some racist cunts in this campaign.
Well,
And I mean,
or me.
I was going to say you might be racist towards rat people, but I'm a half. So we probably dealt with a lot of odd looks walking around anyway. So
Oh, elves are pretty common though.
Yeah.
Like,
I still think people would be racist against them though, outside of our.
Oh, some people definitely, but like not quite in the same way that like an orc
or a drow, or like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not so much. I mean, like, I have nothing against him myself. I'm worried that he may betray us at some point.
See, I can spell pretty well.
I vote yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Were you listening the whole time?
I mean, sitting over in the corner, like, he can hear you talking. Like you're in the.
Trying to keep this as low key
Okay.
as possible.
Yeah.
Hey, Skrillex.
Scrick.
Oh my god! Wow!
Bless you.
That's dead mouse.
You're in. Oh, wow. It will be. Yeah, you're in.
Jeez, and he pulls out a few pieces of cheese.
Oh,
cheeks.
you know
Shares
what?
it with the group? Oh, 100%. I've got it.
Pull out the business cards and I start adding his name at the end of my thing.
Seen pull out the chip made me a little hasty.
You can hold up to 4 things of light bulk in there though. That's astounding.
So could your mother, but I wouldn't have her in the group.
I would. She was very good at fighting.
When's the funeral?
In a couple of days.
Yeah, I would have asked my mum when we went the other day.
How is your mother?
She's fine. Thank you for asking.
I wanted to perhaps re-examine my father's body. I wondered.
an issue getting in there last time?
No, but I wanted to examine it a little more thoroughly, hopefully without the constabulary breathing down my neck.
You'd like us to run interference?
Or perhaps we could sneak in there without anyone knowing.
I can get you in there pretty easily.
I can get you through the door.
I don't think you can.
Just
Insight check.
Full of lies.
I mean, I could just make you invisible and you could just.
for 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I wondered if there was more to the attack than maybe we were able to see.
If it is by a, obviously,
Assassin.
accomplished assassin. The wound was the sword
From the above, in the back of
down
the
the
neck,
back.
inch and a half wide.
So, very deliberate, very precise.
I would also like to have examined his office.
I think the office is more important. As he was sitting
Also
down,
more difficult to.
your father, he would be in his position, would be quite cautious.
That was my only thing that I would like to follow up on. Apart from obviously the club and the theatre. We go to the theatre first. Or do you go?
Do you want to do the body first?
Well, I was going to say yeah, we can do the body, but
Realistically, nightclubs and
Yeah.
the theatre probably won't be open in the morning.
that's true actually.
I would say though, also with wanting to look at the body, unless you think something's going to be done shortly before the funeral, would be a good time to get an uninterrupted look.
That's a good
And
point.
you could actually have a purposeful, I want to be left alone for a
I mean,
minute.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to do
Someone
that.
could mask it in that time, though, couldn't they?
Well, that's what I'm trying to sort of find out. Has it been altered? Did they,
Yeah.
use, poison, that sort of thing?
It's already been days, but yeah.
Yeah. fair.
But yeah, maybe there'll be markings on the body that we aren't aware of or they haven't looked up,
Yeah.
Well, sacrificing the body, then our only protocol is to go to the theatre and to the gentleman's club. So
I would like to go to the theatre.
I'd love to go to the gentleman's club, but if it's like a highbrow establishment, you would think that it's probably not trading through the day. If you've ever seen a daytime stripper,
Well, let's go to the theatre, have a look around,
theatre
because
first.
we could go there were no shows running, so we can maybe fuck our way in.
You say theatre? Wasn't it a men's club?
2 different ones.
yeah,
No,
two
no,
different
the
Harlow.
club.
Oh, the club was the
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought the theatre was the one.
No,
so
no.
the theatre's an actual
Theatre.
movie theatre, like not movie theatre, but like a stage
place,
theatre.
yes,
Yeah. Okay.
What's wrong?
You guys head down to the theatre. There are lots of signs. The current play that is ongoing is called Pillar of Fire. So the theatre is a bit of
I
a.
don't get the pun.
There's no
It'd
pun.
be the same at the gentleman's club.
So there's the main foyer entrance and all that. There is a restaurant next to it called the Dwarf's Breath Cafe that has a skywalk that goes across to the top. And then on the other side of the building are stairs going up, presumably into... They're called the gods? Is that what they're called? Or what are the top things called?
Oh.
The heavens? Is that...
Yeah,
Something
yeah,
I think
yeah,
might be,
yeah.
heavens might be right.
Yeah. There's stairs going up the side of the building that lead into that, and then there's a main foyer at the front, and then on the other side there's the skywalk that goes from the Dwarf's Breath Cafe. And you guys are standing out the front. Like I said, the current show is called Pillar of Fire.
Is it currently playing?
No.
Okay, so what are the set times or show times?
There's a show in 2 hours.
So what? It's morning, so it's like a midday matinee and then
Yeah.
an evening show kind of deal.
Yeah,
So 2
yeah.
shows a day, kind of whatever.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, if we've got a couple of hours, should we go in and just
See if we can.
how we want to tackle poking around? Do we want to use the PI card? Do we want to use the
I don't
fake
know.
it? Do we make it to get in their card, or what are we looking for?
I don't know what we're going to find here because all we really know was that they were going to come here and do a.
I guess we
The assumption would be
meeting.
that the Kingpin probably has some kind of connection to the theatre.
So do we want to get into their logbook room and?
Well, I thought we could go and see if there's anyone like speaking in hushed circles, and
Yeah.
then maybe we could try and eavesdrop. It might lead to nothing. Maybe check the cafe next door because they're connected. And if it doesn't work out, we just wasted a bit of time. It's
We
fine.
could try to hide in. There's probably an area that's roped off for
Yeah, of course.
special people. We
Yeah.
could try
I mean, I want us to like sneak through the place and just see if there's hidden meeting areas or something like that.
Alright, we'll walk up to the door, see if we can get in through the front door, or do you want to go around the back? Try and find out.
Is the door open when the show's not
Yeah,
playing?
you can get in at the moment.
So like a spotty Sunday girl, like operating the. There it is. I love how he goes into character that easily.
Because it's just him.
Y'all boys want a ticket?
How much
It's 5 silver each.
is and the review so far?
Glimmering, glamoring, shining, fantastic.
She sounds very promising. Can we go in and have a quick look first, please? I would like to choose my seat.
Oh, I rolled diplomacy.
Straight.
Diplomacy.
Hey,
Oh, honey, I don't think.
what about my friend Bill?
I'll
Roll?
push. No, I was gonna say I'll push
Oh, here we
my
go.
way through the crowd.
Oh, 3 people.
of my entourage, and I'm gonna go like and I'll walk up to the girl and be like good evening, good morning,
Morning.
and I'll slide a card. I'm just like my name's Kaladin Devar, and these are my entourage.
Survivor of Stone.
Where his vocal
Oh mate,
coaches.
I'm up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 titles, just so you're aware. So if you ever want me to list them off, let me know. She does not.
We're good.
Let me roll before she flicks it away. And I was just like, I've been meaning to. I would need to talk to whoever is in charge of booking for this place. I'd like to set up a
Want to
show.
talk to William?
William sounds perfect. Yes, is he in today?
He's in his office.
Excellent. Do you mind if I go through with my friends here and we'll have a bit of a chat about booking myself in for the next show?
Oh,
I'm a
no
performer.
diplomacy.
Sure. Oh, not great. It's only a 12.
Usually you're
Yeah, do it. Watch me roll a fucking 3.
Hey, that's how it works.
If I roll a 3, I'll cry. Same number!
I guess
Oh.
I could that.
Perhaps you could go and get William and bring him down.
Alright.
Before you do, okay.
Shuts the window.
She gonna die.
Walks out, and a few minutes later, someone comes down.
While that's happening, I'm going to do a lingering
Also,
conversation.
while that's happening, can we just not go upstairs?
Well, I just wanted
could have
to.
just
I wanted to
snuck in the
ask
door.
if we could arrange a meeting, like we were looking for somewhere secure, and then maybe she could have told us that they don't offer that service, or they do.
Oh, okay.
Comes up to the window. A gentleman, blonde hair, blonde curly hair. Gentlemen,
That's a stretch.
fellas.
Closer.
Wendy tells me you wanted to see me.
Yes. My name's Kaladin Devar, and I'll hand him my business card. I'm running out.
It's on the floor.
I scuttle over and pick it up.
Survivor of Stone.
Oh god, you got to read the other titles.
I don't know what they are.
Do you want? No, I'm not going to list them.
You can email them to me.
Yeah, sure. Yes, I'm a performer. I do stage performance. I do musical numbers. These are my friends here. I'm not going to introduce you because I'm assuming you don't want names to be told. We're looking to set up, and we've heard that your theatre's the best in town. Wondering if you have any available performances. We'd like to...
Well, perhaps if you fellas could come in and give me a show.
Oh, sure. We can do it right now.
No, we can't.
Yeah.
All
I have
right.
this great bit where I shoot an apple off his head.
I believe
It's
you're...
really good.
I want to see
It's the
that.
best.
I believe you're
All right,
confused.
let's open the doors.
Let's do it.
Walks around, opens the doors.
Should we sell some tickets first? Yeah.
No, like...
Get
we'll
a
just do it.
crowd.
No, he
We're
has a show.
auditioning.
He already has a show on. He says that he can squeeze you guys in for a quick audition. Opens the doors and lets you in.
You're not shooting off my fucking head.
Escorts you into the theatre, up onto the stage, and sits down in the front row.
While they're getting escorted, I'm going to peel off with stealthily.
Yep. What's your mod?
+9.
Okay.
And just have a look around.
This has turned out to be a great distraction.
So you see that from looking at the outside of the building and looking at the inside, it looks like the only way to get up to the top from the front, at least, is from that side staircase and the thing. And you see several sort of fancy booths and then a bit of a few rows of chairs at the back. Up above there is like a gantry that sort of goes across the length of the theatre, and then it's presumably the only access to the back area is either through walking through this main sort of audience area or maybe a back entrance.
Okay.
There isn't like a side entrance sort of thing. You have to go up onto the stage to get into the back, from best you can tell.
Okay.
If you want to go anywhere specific, other than that, you guys, what are you doing?
Alright, so Grundle, this end. And I'll put you down there. And how many paces do we normally do?
I think it's 10.
10 paces. Alright.
But
So,
it's a show, so probably 30, 40.
38. Yeah. We'll make it 60.
Yeah.
in the show. Yeah, I mean, maybe
How
from
far?
the...
How big is the stage?
So I'll start playing on the flute. I'll ask him. Is there any songs in particular that you like?
Sound of
Sound of
silver.
silence.
Sound of silence.
Can you pick a different? No, it's fine.
He
We'll play
did.
the Sound of Silence.
Yeah. Every single song in this world is called the
That
sound,
sound of. Sound of a dog fart.
Dirty 20, so I know the song well. So I'll do a lingering composition. 15 plus 8. So my lingering composition passes. So we've got the +1 for everyone. So I'll be playing and I'll be speaking at the same time, and I'll be using like prestidigitation to set the tones and like make cool things happen.
Do you want to do anything while this is happening?
I wanted to check out the booths.
Do you want to try and get upstairs?
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do
Across
that.
the gantry.
Yeah, I thought about going across the gantry.
I think that while you guys are up here, you could potentially sneak into the backstage area and you could maybe get up that way. Trying to think of that's probably your best way to go. I already rolled your stealth check. You tell me whether or not you want to try that.
Yeah, there we go.
You four get up on the stage, and while you're sort of organising things, Zara just kind of shuffles off behind a curtain and sort of disappears from sight. You're moving around the backstage area. There's a lot of people getting ready, putting on costumes and things like that. You see some stairs that go up, and there's a sign that says Props Department, Gantries, and Owner's Office.
Owner's office. I will head up that way.
You make your way up.
Excuse me, my lady.
You pass through a props department. There's a small office area that you can. The door is like got a glass window, and then you can see that the office is effectively like up above the stage, looking down. But then you can also see, so you can see them down below you. So those guys are like here. So you're like here.
Okay.
You're in an office,
office, yeah.
that has a door that goes out to there if you want to.
Is anyone in the office?
No, presumably this is William's office. His name is on the desk.
Oh, okay.
There's paperwork and there's a lot of filing cabinets and there's various bits and pieces and things like that. And back to the stage. Cal.
Yeah.
As he loads the dragon.
It's a really good show. Can all do once.
I'll start to... You've all heard of the gunslingers of the East, known only as Clint. And I'll do the...
Someone leans over to Scrick. What's he talking about?
They'll figure it out soon. And now, ruggedly handsome but very stupid friend at the other end.
Who are you talking about? You?
James.
It's not a realistic name.
In French, it's Jacques.
Jacques.
Jamais.
James. He's been blinded by years of the desert. Old Clint Eastwood, that's why he squints so much. But even so, he's the fastest hand in the West. And, yeah.
During this, or you're looking at me and you can see just my lips going, "Don't fuck this up."
I mean, I could do it without.
When he calls action, I'm just going to shoot Oliver.
Probably gonna laugh.
Oh, he would be shot. Don't worry, can't shield. No, I was gonna say. I mean, you don't actually have to shoot. By the way.
Oh, I'm shooting.
He's gonna shoot a blank. I'm just gonna go.
Well, no, I can just make it fall off your head.
No.
Telekinetic projectile.
I'm going to fire a bullet at my employer's
There'd
head.
be no
This
sound.
is, yeah. I'm going to live out every
I could
postal
say I
worker's
could make a
dream.
noise. Oh yeah, but you can fire a blank.
Like 6 seconds later, you can. You can make a noise, and then 6 seconds later, you can make the thing fall off his head. Oh, actually, no.
Just slow travel.
Is it 2 actions?
Telekinetic projectile. Yeah.
So you could do one or the other, probably. Well, is prestidigitation, can that make a noise?
No, he's talking about fire.
No, so he would fire a blank and at the same time.
I don't have any blanks.
Yeah,
No,
well-
but like if we planned this out,
I know, but
Which
you
we
didn't.
didn't.
but anyway, I'll just roll for the performance, which is like not great. It's like a 12.
Right.
Not a 12.
Not very well. And then I will. I'll cut all the music and I'll look to you.
Does he have anything on his head?
Trickling sweat.
An apple on his head.
Oh, he does. Okay.
An apple of my head.
Good cheese.
That's funny. Yeah, piece of bread.
Tell me any kind of circumstance bonus.
And you're up
thanks
above
to
in the
you.
office.
Just a 1.
Just a 1. Okay. All right.
I'm watching through the window.
You want to see this too?
Yeah, I do.
Ticket. I'm gonna let the hand linger by the holster, and in a blinding speed, because I get a free action to draw my weapon, I'm gonna pull it and fire directly at the apple.
Put it away as well.
And I'm gonna take the accidental sharpshooter to make this have advantage.
Yes, smart.
It's weird how that makes it better.
I know.
Do I have anything bonus from you? Well,
Just the 1.
29.
Fuck, that's a
Yeah.
great success.
And as it hits, it explodes the apple, and just like above Grundle's head, just goes Clint Eastwood, fastest hand in the West.
Not what I was expecting.
I'll just spin the gun as best I can and try and holster it and look to the dude.
Wait, so
Ta-da.
are you saying his name's Clint Eastwood?
Yeah, I'm not going to use his real name.
Okay, I missed that.
He just called me.
Well, I
Clint.
called him. I
Yeah.
said
Call him
together.
Clint.
Alright,
Yeah.
cool.
Earlier on.
However, the L and the I are a little bit too close together, so I just like cunties.
Yeah. And as soon as it's finished, Clint.
That is a fantastic addition, Clint.
Stands up, starts clapping slowly. That was fantastic.
Wait, there's another fucking bullet.
Could have been a blank.
And my
And on the opening night, he can shoot a pube of my left testicle.
Oh, jeez.
He's only got the one left.
We practice a lot.
I'll say.
That won't be
You
necessary.
practice once.
Now, in the meantime,
Yes.
you're in the
I
office.
got slightly distracted. I want to go through paperwork, see if anything jumps out at me.
Yep. You look through. This guy keeps pretty good records.
I guess I'm looking for any names that I recognise.
Yeah. You do find 2 5 silver discount coins for Knox.
Sweet. I'll take both of them.
You steal it?
Give us the strippers.
We can get a BJ.
Coupons.
Maybe stuffing those into G-strings.
5 gold or 5 silver?
5 silver each. 2 5 silver coupons. And you do see that he has a lot of handwritten notes pertaining to the business and all that sort of stuff. But there does also seem to be some mention of Theodore. You hear about there's some records of payments passing through here. He's got records of meetings. It doesn't actually go into detail of what's happening, but he seems to be keeping records of when things are happening, but not exactly what's happening. He seems to have a bit of a code. Definitely, there's some stuff going on here. You find some receipts, many receipts over the course of the last several years for the Knox Club.
What are on these receipts?
They're just like receipts for like 20 gold, 40 gold, you know, like it doesn't have details of what was bought.
Why would he have receipts? Unless he just frequents the
How are they joined? There's got to be.
There must be a connection.
Might be laundering something.
Could be,
Yeah, I mean, what do you buy for 40 gold?
Oh, fucking
So
double
intense.
penetration of that. I could have. Jesus, 40
DP
gold.
deluxe.
I'd take a DP for 40 gold. Jesus Christ.
That's a fair bit of money.
That is a lot of money.
It's a fucking fortune.
Okay. Yeah, there must be a link there that we're not seeing.
Well, we just don't know yet.
Is there a safe?
Yeah, absolutely. There'd be a safe. It's locked.
Yeah, I'm not about to get into it. Is there anything else that's standing out apart from the stuff that I found already?
Not really.
Okay.
Seems to have a lot of little notes, and those are the things that like would have been like, oh, this is similar. Like this is relates to what we've heard.
Okay. That's fine. Knowing that this is wrapping up, I will head back downstairs and join the team in the Weeb.
No worries.
The shot would have been your cue to
Yeah, I figured.
GTFO.
I figured you'd probably stand around and talk and circle jerk each other off for a while.
Yep. He comes up onto the stage and starts talking to you guys. He's very he's sort of fawning over Clint. He tells you that he thinks he could really make you a star.
You'll need to speak to my manager, Mr.
Oh, we don't need to.
Oh, he protects my interests. You see, this is the third guy we've hired, so there's a lot of lawsuits. Hard to get it right.
And sometimes I just don't like it.
And he starts sort of like looking around and he's like, I'm not even sure how you guys did that illusion.
Oh,
Was that
yeah, illusion. Yeah. We didn't just fire a live round in your audience.
was that magic?
Smoking bullet hole over here.
Oh, yeah.
Of course it is.
I didn't even hear you cast a spell.
Fisher's got a glory hole.
I mean, there's a loud bang that covered it up. So
That's clever.
yes, definitely didn't just shoot at a man. That'd probably be illegal.
That'd be more impressive if we did.
Probably illegal.
He tells you to that you can come back later when they're not so busy because they are prepping for a show. If you want to come back and maybe discuss a contract, you might be able to develop a 1-hour show around your act.
Seems like there'd be a lot of fluffing around.
There would have to be.
Well, yeah.
Like watching
Yeah.
any fucking reality television.
Or like a
where it's
YouTube video, like 10 minutes and 3
10
seconds.
minutes of
and
fluff. Yeah, like skip past the first
30
10,
seconds of actual
30%,
content.
Yeah.
You have like your hype man talking you up and all that sort of stuff.
A word from our sponsors.
You'll probably have some dancing women and then.
We're sponsored by Ray Shadow Legends.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Uh,
This is sounding. We could actually just turn this into a business.
I know, right? I'm going to let all the talk go through Kaladin.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Eventually, you will roll in that one. This is the problem.
He's got his hero point. It just means you can only do it once a day.
I don't think he's used that.
You're gonna have-
No, you only get one once a session.
I literally had no hero point going into that. I was terrified. I thought I'm going to execute Ben's character. And we will have to pretend it's part of
In
the show.
fairness,
like-
that probably would have been one of the best deaths.
You know, right? You just be like, and then we just silence.
Oh, man, he just falls over like a plank.
Ta-da!
That's the show.
Dragged off.
Blood cold.
So anyway, we need another hobo.
Oh, gone to the other.
We call him the executioner.
All right, we'll get this. What's the person understudy? Bring your understudy.
Exactly.
That's you.
No, that's the rat.
Yeah, that's right, you point to the script. Your next champ?
We'll say we'll come back later and we'll discuss some terms if we feel like it.
Oh,
We'd rather.
What kind of, is there an offer?
Oh yeah, have you got an offer for?
oh yeah. He's not like giving you an exact offer. He's just
No.
saying come back when he's not.
They're making this show, so I think they're just trying to get us the fuck out.
Yeah, I mean all we want to do is have a quick look around. So that'll do. All right, no worries. I'll leave him a card and we'll head off.
Should we investigate the place next door?
Yeah, do you want to check out the Dwarven
Dwarf's Breath Cafe.
Dwarf's Breath?
So we'll wait there, I presume, for...
Yeah. No, he's already joined us.
Okay.
The gunshot was his cutie come back.
Well, that guy was. He's your smoke and mirrors guy behind the curtain, right?
I don't think he smokes.
I was the one that cast the spell.
Ah,
Yes.
that's clever.
You were?
What?
Walk
You
across
guys
the
head
road
out.
to the dwarven breath.
Yeah.
You head in. It's a nice restaurant. It's got lots of private booths. There's an upstairs kitchen. You can see the walkway that heads over into the skywalk. And yeah, there's a lot of dwarfs working here, but it's a bit of a mixed, so that's the theme. Even the people who aren't dwarves are wearing fake beards. It's like Hooters, but for beards.
If you had to pitch me a business, you've sold me.
Like
right? Yeah,
Beards.
I take it. I love it.
In the kitchen, they're wearing all beard nets.
Over the fake beards.
Oh yeah, they can't not wear the
That's
fake beard.
so great.
Yeah.
I want the waitress with the beard to come up to me.
Can I help you, lad?
Here you go.
She's chewing gum.
Should we have lunch, perhaps?
Yeah.
It's a little-
You hungry? You look a little white.
Do you have any apple pie? Yeah, I guess we'll sit around, have lunch, and have a chat.
Yep.
Did you find anything helpful up there?
I'll be like,
For a nice meal, you will be paying a gold each.
A gold? Man.
Gold?
Turn 360 degrees and moonwalk the fuck out of this place. Like,
All right then.
bye. I'll be having lunch.
Gold.
Yep.
What if it's really good?
it fucking better be, or I'm gonna shoot apples off the fucking.
I see you're staying.
Yeah.
With protest, apparently.
After a while, a dwarf comes over, and
Unusual.
you guys are, before you're being served your meals, a red-headed dwarf with a big beard, very cliche, comes over and says, "Sirs, may I have a seat?"
Is there actually space?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's plenty on this table.
I wish to speak to Mr. Nagoff.
Certainly. Yes, please have a seat. I don't believe we've met, have we?
My name is Ivan Stonethrone.
I see, Mr. Stonethrone. Did you wish to speak to me specifically?
I recognised you as
Oh.
your father's son.
Indeed, I am my father's son, yes.
Many condolences, of
Oh,
course.
thank you very much.
Tragic.
Indeed.
I just wanted you to know that I have covered the cost of your meals.
After we all spit
Hey,
Cunt, that's the worst thing you could have done.
now
Okay.
you know.
I take it back.
No, you said it now.
Yeah.
It's in the recording.
Oh, that's very kind. Yeah, that was very kind of you. Did you know my father well?
No, not personally, but I did recognise you. It's a bit hard not to see the resemblance. And I've heard you were back in town, and fancy you coming into my establishment.
Oh, are we known about town? We didn't make
Oh,
much
you are known.
Of course. Well, of course.
There's a lot of gossip in a city like one of these things. Dwarves love to talk. Dwarves on the Force. They mentioned you coming in.
Oh, really? Oh, I'm not much one for gossip as it is. So, good things.
Of course.
Very good. Very good. Well, would you like to dine with us?
Oh, I wouldn't dare intrude. But I will. I just wanted to mention that I will be at your father's funeral to pay my respects. I just wanted to offer my condolences and hopefully make your stay a more pleasant one before it is your time to leave the city.
Thank you.
Gets up.
May I try and sense motive? If there's
Yeah, so
any
what?
kind of double meaning there, like
I felt like he was trying to say something without saying it, but I was
Yeah.
I'm too dumb to figure it out.
I think he's telling us to get the fuck out of the city.
Yeah, he's kind of saying, "Oh, before you leave the city." It's like, well, I kind
wanna-
of live here.
I
so-
want to use the ability to lie to me. It's where I determine someone else because I lie. I can determine their lies using my deception modifier.
Okay.
29.
Yeah.
And so,
I was going to do a sense motive. You need to do a perception check, so it's +6 against his deception DC.
for you, I would say that was a bit of a weird thing to say at the end there. Seems a bit strange, but you don't pick up.
Okay.
He seemed pretty legit before that, but that thing did sort of be like, oh, okay.
Kind of like saying, very nice to have you. Can't wait till you leave.
Kind of. Whereas I feel like Bill would, with a critical success, would get that there was a bit of a veiled message there. It was pretty, like...
There's something not right about this guy.
Lovely chap.
Yeah.
Is there...
And he gets up and leaves.
Yeah, I figured he probably left by this stage.
You have very strange acquaintances here.
I've never met that gentleman before in my life.
Well, this seems to happen a lot.
Yeah, apparently I look like my father. Although I don't have his eyebrows.
So you do not know this dwarf?
No, would I have been here before?
No.
No,
Sorry, how long ago since you left this town?
how long was it? Like 2 weeks? 3 weeks?
Fairly recent.
Yeah.
A month at most.
Yeah,
Probably
okay.
less.
I was more surprised that people had heard that we'd come back. And I'm like, how the fuck did they find that out? And how was it common knowledge?
Oh, we didn't come in private.
He did say that he mentioned you visiting the police station.
And the
Yeah,
corruption.
even
shit,
so,
like-
like they're not gonna. Well, I wouldn't have thought they would be blabbing and talking about who's coming and who's going. I didn't imagine as much of a gossip mill.
You'd be
Information
wrong.
is valuable.
Any workplace is a gossip mill.
Fucking true. Maybe Andrew works at the coffee shop.
Very fucking true.
Okay.
That's an inside joke. Nobody else is allowed to laugh.
Pretty severe dig at Andrew there.
Fucking Andrew.
I like him, but he's a gossip.
He always goes off the map. No, you can't go off the map, cunt.
That's Chris again.
Oh, right, sorry. Not that, Chris.
Well, I figured.
Yeah, I have no idea who that gentleman was. He was. He seemed like a nice guy. Comped all our meals, which I need to put back in my thing. Did he say that he worked here?
He
said he owned it.
Yeah.
Oh, I completely missed that part.
He's like my
Oh,
establishment.
yeah, he referred to it as my establishment.
No, that was way over my head. I thought he was like for the chef or something.
Your meals are brought out.
Was it lovely?
Everybody gets something very, very nice. You get the vegetarian option.
I assume you do too. You're an elf. Do you eat meat?
Oh, that's...
That's like
Stereotype.
That is a stereotype. Because like
anybody
Disgusting.
who eats gains 1 hero point.
Oh, I mean, kind of useless at this point in the evening, but sure, yeah.
It'll roll over.
You have 6 minutes to use your hero point, guys.
It's alright. You can use your 1 hero point next session when you get it back.
I stand up on the table and attempt to earn some income.
what from us?
Wait, how?
I think we're the only ones in here.
Is anyone else in the restaurant?
Would you like to do anything while you sit here eating? It's a very nice meal.
The only
I
thing
think we'd have a
want...
random chat.
This is delicious.
There is actually something I wanted to do. Although
Worse
after
than
the
non-gold?
food.
You guys
I'm
finish
sorry.
eating?
Did you say worse to see assault?
Worcestershire.
Worth the 0 gold?
Oh, barely.
You don't get a hero point. Unless we've got something else we've got to do for the rest of the day before we go to the.
We're just going to go to Nox, I think, was the only thing we had left.
I'm going to try and gather some information using the gather information action or thing to find out what people know about the Harlow Theatre and specifically the owner. So gather action is an actual action.
Okay.
Canvass local markets, taverns, greeting and meeting places and attempt to learn about a specific individual or topic.
That's a check, I assume? Or give us a roll.
Bet it's 15.
Now, if I use my hero point, do I have to use the second one?
Yes,
Shouldn't have asked.
that's how it works.
King
Yeah,
has
you have to
spoken.
use it.
26.
Okay. I would say, very simply, you discover that theatre is owned by Ivan Stonethrone.
Ah. So he
What
does
was-
own both. Oh, or he
Right,
owns, he owns the thing and
The cafe and the
theatre.
theatre.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense.
They're conjoined.
I
Okay.
guess so. But
William
I was,
ju-
it was
William
still
just
interesting
manages.
to know.
Yeah. He's like the gift shop to the theatre.
You know what the funniest part is? Like, there's going to be a whole section of this campaign that's basically set in Japan.
I would like to get there
Yeah.
and upgrade my magic weapon.
All your videos are going to be demonetized at that point.
That'll be 10 minutes long.